bringing the good news to places all around the world, right now on The Loop.
I grew up in San Francisco, raised in New Jersey, and I moved here in 2010. I guess in high school, I went through a little bit of a period where I kind of rebelled, being pushed by my parents to excel in school, and I had to become a doctor or a lawyer. And I think my first path was to do something other than that. So I ended up going to physical therapy school. Going through physical therapy school, I had to take some courses with the medical students, and I realized that I actually did pretty well in school. When I was applying to medical school, I was always told that I wasn't smart enough. So that's when I considered my transition to medical school. I got married in 2010. I met my wife in London. I lived there for about 6 months, but I literally just picked up and I just picked Raleigh and moved here with no job and moved in and kind of found my way. I've been coming to Hope for about 4 years. I ended up coming to Raleigh service because I was looking for a church service on Saturday because I had to work on Sunday. And at the end of the service, Mike handed everyone an envelope with some money in it, anywhere from $1 to $100. As he walked out, he said you can be a wimp and just return it, or you can do something with that. The first week, I literally couldn't sleep at night. I had to literally think about something to do with this $100 to multiply it. So because of my medical background, I ended up providing flu shots to people who couldn't afford it, people who didn't have insurance, so they were all for free. So I've always enjoyed the challenges that are presented at the Sunday service. And I think it's those challenges that stick in my mind. And it has challenged me to kind of look at my faith and to see what ways I can grow. For some reason, this past year was the year that I just had this kind of push to go on a mission trip. And it was a great time, and it kind of reignited my fire for missions again. So I came back from South Africa, and I was, just jet lagged. So I woke up at 3 in the morning, and for some reason I just had this voice telling me to just say it's just time to move overseas. This past year I got coursework and certifications that will allow me to teach classes in South Africa. So I'm starting a small business that will allow me to teach medical education to the nurses and doctors there that will qualify them to increase their knowledge and skills to advance in the workplace and to share my faith through that. I kind of like the challenge and the uncertainty of where the path leads. I think the most important thing is that I'm really open to where the Lord leads me and being obedient and receptive to whatever that may be.
Sometimes reaching the triangle and changing the world means getting out of your comfort zone and going where the need is greatest. Stories like Chris's are what it can look like when we follow that lead from God. If his story spoke to you, maybe it's time to consider becoming a part of our Global Hope ministry. Global Hope is dedicated to meeting needs, sharing the gospel, and building partnerships in places like Haiti, Uganda, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica. Every day, volunteers just like you serve on mission trips each year, sharing life, love, and hope in places that God has called us to. Visit gethope.global to find out more about how you can take the next steps towards reaching the world with the love of Jesus. And to find out more about all of the great things happening here at Hope, head over to gethope.net or download the app today.